Hello, my name is Svonni, and I'm Sami from Sapmi. The land of Sapmi is located where the Scandinavian peninsula and the Kola peninsula meets, at the top of Europe. So it's mainly situated north of the Arctic Circle. And we, the Samis, we are the indigenous people of Sapmi. So at the moment we are struggling to resist the colonization from the countries of Norway, Sweden, Finland and Russia. A colonization process that's been going on for about 400-500 years. What makes a people indigenous is mainly the spiritual connection to the land that they live on. And this is what I would call shamanism. And when this colonization process started, the shamanism became illegal and everything connected to it. So just to have a drum in your possession could lead to a death penalty. So in our worldview, everything is a conscient being, even rocks and minerals, water like sea and lakes and so on. Everything has a spirit, a conscient. Everything is a conscient being. Like even the forces of nature. For example, the wind is also a conscient being. Like our name for this is Biegolmai, many times translated into the wind god. But this worldview about everything being alive and having an intelligence and having feelings changes a lot your approach to the world that you have around you. And I think it's something that not only indigenous people but the rest of the world population have to start to adopt more and more if you're going to have a future, because it has an impact on how you make decisions and how you behave in and with the world that you live in. What we need to do is to use all our technological knowledge, all the sort of modern knowledge that we have acquired as humans in a collective during our history. And on top of that, we add indigenous or shamanic way of thinking and worldview in how we choose to apply that technology, and in the choice of what we need and what we don't need, and what works and what doesn't work. And then we are beginning to really build a future. Because another thing to bear in mind is that although like a really harmonic society has never really existed on Earth in a bigger scale, you can say that a lot of indigenous societies was pretty much that, but not really. Because although indigenous cultures have preserved the shamanic way of thinking more or less within their culture, it doesn't mean that all individuals during the history have been that wise. Like one reason why there haven't been more environmental destructions earlier and in indigenous communities is not only because of wisdom, it is also because we didn't have the means to create so much destruction as the society been having lately. So now we are closing in on the first time in our history that we can actually create a harmonic life and situation with nature, with ourselves, because we have to do it, all of us, by choice, because we have to decide on a way of living that works. And this is, I would say, the most important moment in the history of humankind that we are about to experience now. And it all comes down to one thing. Can we fusion the modern Western society with old indigenous shamanic knowledge, old indigenous shamanic wisdom, and make a world that's better than it has ever been? Or will we perish? Because we can no longer choose something in between. Because maybe we can call it karma. Because the planet that we live on won't allow it. We have reached a point where we really have to decide for this or that, and nothing in between. Ooh.